Don't do nothing but tear down black man. Look at it. He's nothing given. You've never seen 50 give nobody no flowers, no respect. He just play on people downfall. Diddy, Irv Gotti, Ja Rule. Yeah. Now Big Meech. You've never seen say nothing positive.
Making that G film studio out there in Louisiana where that cheapest land at. You thought you was gonna be able to do it. You thought you was gonna be able to get them loans, and it ain't. What's wrong? What's taking so long?
So it looks like the beef between 50 Cent and Big Meech just took a wild, unexpected turn because Big Meech just clowned the heck out of 50 Cent for going broke because of this beef. Rick Ross recently spilled the tea about how 50 Cent is struggling to finance his new G-Unit studio and he can't even get loans because his credit is in the gutter. He even threatened to buy 50 Cent's masters if he didn't shut up, since he clearly needed the money badly. However, if you know 50 Cent, you know he's not about to let Rick Ross and Big Meech one-up him. He went nuclear on them, threatening to drop receipts showing who the real broke ninja is. Still, fans couldn't help wondering what's up with 50 Cent's finances. Is he really about to lose his billionaire status? Is Rick Ross making things up just to get under 50 Cent's skin? Let's break it down.
50, who own your masters? Who own your masters? I buy your masters. You better shut up.
Streets are saying Big Meech and Rick Ross are going to have the last laugh in their beef with 50 Cent because apparently 50 Cent can't even finance his studio anymore. Big Meech and Ross didn't waste any time taking credit for 50 Cent's new, broke status, attributing it to their ongoing beef. These guys have been having a good laugh, talking about how 50 Cent will come crawling back to them for crumbs of mercy after his pockets have been drained to their last cent. But wait, are Big Meech and Rick Ross living in delusion land? Because last I checked, 50 Cent was a billionaire, and billionaires don't typically go broke because of silly beefs over who snitched and who didn't. So, if you guys have been following the 50 Cent and Big Meech feud, then you know that one of the key players is Rick Ross. This whole thing started because Big Meech linked up with Rick Ross for a welcome home concert that was supposed to generate funds for both of them. However, the concert got cancelled last minute for no obvious reason. Naturally, folks linked it to 50 Cent, with a lot of people believing 50 Cent wanted to stand in the way of Big Meech making a bag with his enemy. 50 Cent denied the rumors, saying he had nothing to do with it, but people weren't really buying it. I mean, Rick Ross had been out here calling 50 Cent a hurt hoe, saying he needs to get out of his feelings and stop being pressed that he and Big Meech are making money moves without him.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down. You already know, car show going down June 7th. Get online right now, get your tickets right now. But for the hustlers, I want y'all niggas to understand you gotta stop making business personal.
50 Cent never hid the fact that he was not a fan of Big Meech and Ross's link-up. He kept it real from the jump, throwing shade at Big Meech and calling him a rat because, as far as 50 Cent is concerned, Rick Ross will always be Officer Ricky, and anyone who associates with him cannot be trusted. Oh, but it was much deeper than that. It would turn out that 50 Cent had receipts proving that Big Meech actually snitched on some people to get out of jail earlier. And then 50 Cent dropped a bombshell. He was working on a tell-all documentary about Tammy Cowan that would expose the truth about Big Meech and the details of how, when, and who he snitched on. As y'all already know, Tammy Cowan is, or was, Big Meech's close friend, although there have been rumors that they were more than friends. Big Meech actually sold his life rights to Tammy, so she's the only one who can make a book, film, or documentary about his life. Now, according to 50 Cent, Big Meech played his cards wrong when he failed to maintain a relationship with Tammy. According to him, Tammy is singing about Big Meech's shady dealings, and she is not holding back. While all this was going on, Rick Ross and Big Meech were going around rubbing it in 50 Cent's face that they were making money moves without him. Rick Ross even claimed that he was planning to make a BMF film and make a bag off it. This was in response to 50 Cent announcing that the BMF series was getting axed since Big Meech and his son, Lil Meech, wanted to act funny. Remember when we said Tammy owned Big Meech's life rights, so she could do a movie about him? Well, she started working with 50 Cent to produce the Black Mafia family series, which was actually pretty good. However, after Big Meech linked up with Rick Ross, 50 Cent decided to pull the ultimate hater card by cutting off the series entirely. But there's the catch. Big Meech's son, Lil Meech, played his role in the movie, so 50 Cent was basically putting money in Lil Meech's pocket. The guy made over $5 million from the show. Sadly, Lil Meech didn't save or invest a dime out of all the money he earned from the show.
$100,000 just for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have this on for longer than 3-4 hours. My neck started hurting. The lock say Eliante on it. You know, say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular Cuban, you know. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but you know, it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3, just for the pendant. This some shit like, you gotta give my daddy, like when he come home, like I keep this forever, like, you know.
He blew everything on luxury cars, expensive jewelry, designer clothes, and just a bunch of stupid things. With his father in jail and no single dollar to his name, you would think Lil Meech would at least set some money aside to give his dad a soft landing when he got out of jail. I guess he thought the BMF checks would keep flowing forever. Tony Yayo weighed in on the situation and bashed Lil Meech for wasting money instead of saving for rainy days.
I just wish Lil Meech would have probably saved some more money, saved some of that money 50 gave him, because he damn sure ain't give it to me in murder. We ain't get no couple of millions off acting. The 5th, get us them gigs, motherfucker. At least we gonna be loyal to it. You know, niggas are buying houses and cars and shit like that, or for tours. That's why niggas be like, oh yeah, why you always mention 50? Ain't nothing wrong with showing your homie love that shows you love, that makes sure it's you good no matter what. Make sure you fly around the world, dressing rooms, make sure, you know, even there's a time where 50's paying for everything. Wardrobes, the best hotel. He could have us at the cheap hotel, but he got us in Armani Hotel and all that. And niggas look at it like, yo, it's a form of, yo, you nigga always mention, nigga always show love to niggas that show you love, man. I got love for Murder too. Murder my nigga, we on the road. I got love for Banks. You know what I'm saying? I got love for certain niggas and I always shout them out and show love because ain't nothing wrong with that. So when you look at the Meech situation, I just look at it like, yo, bro, you should have saved out of that 4 or 5 million, you should have saved your pops $1 million. So when he come home, you don't gotta look at little baby and say, yo, he got the Ferrari truck. Nah, you can buy your pops the Ferrari truck and smash him with 700-800 or $1 million, because that's what real niggas do. But when you give a little kid all that money, you know what I'm saying?
So when 50 Cent started trolling Big Meech hard, Lil Meech ran to 50 Cent's DMs to defend his daddy. Lil Meech explained that the Rick Ross link-up was just because Big Meech needed money to pay his bills pending the next BMF check. He said, "I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own issues, but I never switched up on you. F Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. This internet stuff is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life." However, 50 Cent dropped a bombshell on Lil Meech that completely changed the tone of this whole beef. He shared the screenshot with the caption, "What next season?" indirectly announcing that the BMF series is over. 50 Cent later revealed that he's taking the BMF story to the next level by doing a documentary with Tammy to expose Big Meech, aka Big Screech, as 50 Cent likes to call him.
Tammy Collins, she's privileged to what's called the affidavits in support of the wiretaps.
Okay.
It's like 3 affidavits. In those affidavits, it tells Meech's full role. Now, I wouldn't allow to have them because they played this, I'm this kingpin and I'm this killer and they life in jeopardy.
Right.
In danger.
Right.
That's why they was able to close the courtroom. We'd have been out at Meech. But they played a cold game. I give it to her. They was playing chess and we was playing checkers.
Okay.
She used the threat of her life and that I was gonna have some hitmen in the federal courtroom to kill her. And they closed the courtroom to me and my shit standing room only. I'm that dude in that city, homie.
Right.
I'm that dude in that city.
Right.
So That's why they ain't been came out. But the affidavits in support of the wiretap, she has them.
Okay, so she can get them for sure.
If she got them.
Okay.
She got them. The only person they barred from having the documents was me.
Okay, so you the only one that don't got the information.
Right.
Gotcha.
Everybody else, it's called discovery. Everybody else got the packet.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna address this, because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amarant Arena, February 13th.
This move was devastating for Big Meech and his son because they would go hungry without those checks. We've all seen how Lil Meech is not exactly the best at handling money. Blowing through $5 million in just a few years is insane behavior. As for Big Meech, what kind of job can he really do after spending so many years in jail on drug trafficking charges? Let's face it, the only way they can have the lifestyle they want is if Lil Meech steps up and makes a career comeback in acting or revives his rapping career. But after this beef, with 50 Cent, the chances of him doing that are pretty slim. Now, this is where Rick Ross comes in. After 50 Cent said he was shelving BMF, Ross responded by announcing that he would make his own BMF series that would be better than anything 50 Cent's G-Unit studio could come up with.
I want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino. It's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big. I can feel it. I'm just talking.
There's just one little problem, though. 50 Cent actually owns the rights to the BMF franchise. Some sources revealed to TMZ that Rick Ross will have to get the green light from 50 Cent before he can do whatever BMF film he wants. And trust me, that's the last thing 50 Cent will ever do. The drama was far from over, though. The moment 50 Cent announced that he would no longer be putting money in Big Meech's family's pockets, they completely switched up on him and started openly hanging out with 50 Cent's enemies. Next thing you know, Lil Meech is hanging out with Rick Ross at different clubs and posting pictures just so 50 Cent will actually see them. But it didn't stop there. Big Meech and Lil Meech took the beef even further by linking up with Floyd Mayweather, another known op of 50 Cent. Lil Meech even shared this photo of them hanging out with the caption "Real Power," a reference to 50 Cent's hit series Power. He also shared this photo with the shush emoji, implying that he and Floyd were cooking something big. It seemed like Lil Meech was fully leaning into being 50 Cent's hater and taking his dad's side. It didn't make sense because Lil Meech was just in 50 Cent's DMs talking about F. Ross and swearing his loyalty to him. But this is what happens when you have multiple people in your ears telling you what to do. It was like all of a sudden Big Meech and Lil Meech forgot that 50 Cent was the one who held their family down when Big Meech was in jail. Boozy weighed in on the situation, talking about how he didn't like how respectful Lil Meech was in the text he sent to 50 Cent. He said if he were Lil Meech, he would have made it clear he was loyal to his father. No questions asked.
I was like, damn, you know, like, seemed like him and 50 got a, you know, because after that thing came out, how Meech was talking all, you know, like, no, nigga, fuck all y'all. I'm with my dad, nigga, you know, I ain't like his response, you know, but seemed like he got a genuine love for 50 Cent on him, and from when I was reading it, like he seemed like he caught in the middle, but you know, like yeah. he caught in the middle. That would have seemed like from me reading it, but I'd have been like, nigga, fuck you.
Right, because it's your father.
My dad, nigga, fuck you.
Like I told y'all, man. People pick and choose who they want to put their snitch allegations on. It's all about politics.
Man, me, I don't know. Lil Meech, I ain't like his response. It seemed like he got a genuine kind of love for 50 on his response. But, you know, my response was, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, that's my daddy. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, let's go to war. Nigga, fuck you. And everything you, nigga, fuck you. I don't know what Meech was on some. Nigga, that's my paw, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Right, wrong, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Is it my son, nigga? You nigga, my nigga ain't gonna go against this grain. Fuck that. I was like, damn, you know, like, seemed like him and 50 got a, you know, cause after that thing came out, how Meech was talking all, you know, like, no, nigga, fuck all y'all. I'm with my dad, nigga, you know.
You can't spell immediately without media, and you know this picture right now is trending on social media. Lil Meech, Floyd Mayweather, Rick Ross, with the caption that says, real power. Sending a shot at the troll bear. Y'all poking the troll bear known as 50 Cent.
However, 50 Cent fired back and finally opened up about why he was so mad at Big Meech and Lil Meech when he saw them hanging out with his ops. He said, I did more for Mimi than anyone in his life, Boozy. That's why he responded like that. If he gets locked up, I'm the first person he'll call. I bailed him out every time. When I saw him laughing at his pop's post, I said, oh, he's a snake too. He belongs with him. 50 Cent then talked about how he was basically Lil Meech's father figure when Big Meech was in jail. He put him through acting school, got him cleaned up when he was using, and put money in his pocket, so he didn't have to do illegal things.
Got me before I even knew I could even act. I sat by him, and the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone, he like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad.
He looked like his daddy, like spitting his hair down like his daddy. The same thing, like it was like, yo, got him from Atlanta to California and was able to get him with the coaches. And I believe you.
Don't be walking around with this shit by yourself.
I'm walking around with you. I'm only walking around with you with that motherfucker on. If I ain't with you, I don't want it.
This shit come with a Draco. This shit come with a Draco. Come with a Draco. Still, this shit come with a Draco.
Yeah. What you think about it, though, Fire? How I feel?
This shit feel good. Wait, get the strap.
According to 50 Cent, everything changed when Big Meech got out of jail. Big Meech started giving Lil Meech bad advice. 50 Cent would be telling him about financial responsibility, and Big Meech would be encouraging him to spend money recklessly. 50 Cent said, I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with my and Mimi's relationship. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing drugs. He's telling him he used to do it, acting like it's cool. I tell Mimi, chill, stop spending all your money. He's telling him how much money he blew. People don't know I had to send Mimi to rehab. Russell Hornsby noticed he was high as hell on set. He started throwing up at a weapons test. Then Ian told me the little ninja had whippets in his truck. I said, what the hell are whippets? I looked it up. It's the stuff that be in BB guns. So, to take all that for granted and now start blatantly insulting 50 Cent is crazy work. However, it doesn't look like they're planning to stop anytime soon. In fact, Rick Ross recently clowned 50 Cent for being broke, claiming 50 Cent doesn't have money to build his new G-Unit studio. According to Ross, 50 Cent also can't get any loans, so he's basically stuck right now.
Boy, I see you struggling making that G-Unit film studio out there in Louisiana where that cheapest land at. You thought you was gonna be able to do it. You thought you was gonna be able to get them loans, and it ain't. What's wrong? What's taking so long? I know you wanna make your mama one of them walking stars thing. Put down there. How your mama live. Make her own walking star. Let me get one of them Bel Air bottles to hold up on these. Man, you heard what I just said? Them niggas skin bad, man. You see that auntie murder? They never killed nothing. But that nigga need a facial so bad. When I be seeing them black heads on them niggas, damn. Them niggas doing bad. And 50, stop. You left your last hole because of something they said had to do with me. Don't leave Tony Ayo that. Come on, don't leave Louisiana. Don't quit like that, because you showed the picture of how you wanted it to look. We call it renderings. You had the renderings, then you try to go get them loans, and ain't nobody loan you that money. You ain't even built the GU in the studio yet. That might be why when I stood next to Meech, your knees buckled. Your knees buckled. Put your back against the wall. Po nigga. You're po hustling.
Allegedly,
In another video,
50 Cent was furious when he saw Rick Ross's post, and he started threatening to pull out receipts proving who is really broke here. 50 also laughed at the idea of Big Meech thinking this beef has any effect whatsoever on his pockets. Let's be real, how much weight does Big Meech really pull? I mean, he was no doubt very popular back in the day, but baby, it's 2025. The economy is in shambles, Diddy is in jail, and everyone is worried about making next month's rent. Ain't nobody got time to be worried about some ex-convict trying to act like he's a local legend. I guess 50 Cent was onto something when he called Big Meech a wannabe Pablo Escobar, so the idea that Big Meech has so much influence that his beef with 50 is affecting 50's bag is honestly just a joke. Besides, 50 has beefed with more influential figures, and not a dime was taken out of his account balance. But trust 50 to turn this into a funny moment. But let me ask you this. Do you think 50 Cent is actually going broke? And if yes, do you think it has anything to do with the bad press from this beef? Or do you think Rick Ross is just projecting because he's the one losing money? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and then check out this next video.